These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Christelle Bell with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Developing right now, 2 teens have been hospitalized in a car crash. So this happened near 51st Avenue in Bell. We're learning 1 teen is stable, while the other is considered to be in extremely critical condition. Stick with ABC15 on air and online for the very latest. Developing Friday, East Valley Police investigating after new video appears to show someone spraying pesticides on food inside a grocery store. Mesa Police says that it happened at a store in the city and workers there have removed any potentially tainted foods from store shelves. The investigation is ongoing. ABC15 continuing to track new bird flu cases. Arizona Game and Fish telling us 2 geese have tested positive for the virus at Chaparral Park. So they stress that the cases do not pose a risk to humans. The Operation Safe Roads team learning more about statewide efforts to crack down on drinking and driving during the holidays. Right now, Arizona is averaging 81 DUI arrests per day. That data covers the period from Thanksgiving to Monday of this week, and a total of over 1,500 arrests. So right now, AAA expects roughly 2 million Arizonans to hit the road for the holidays at some point in the next couple of weeks. The governor's office of highway safety says if you're planning on having a drink somewhere, plan to have a designated driver is a must.
Financial ramifications alone for a typical DUI are about $3,700. An Uber is much cheaper than that.
You can expect a larger police presence on the roads in Arizona throughout New Year's Day. We're also continuing to track wildfires in our state. The Horton fire keeping firefighters busy and communities on alert near Payson. The fire actually sparked Saturday, quickly burning over 500 acres in the Tonto and Apache Sightgraves National Forest. Right now, 0 containment. The Gila County Sheriff's Office still have some areas near the fire in set status, which means probably for people in that area, they need to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. And Amazon has reached a settlement with regulators to resolve federal safety accusations after OSHA flagged several safety violations at 10 warehouses in multiple states. The agency said Amazon employees were at a high risk for joint and soft tissue injuries due to heavy lifting of large items. So under this agreement, OSHA will withdraw citations at 9 of those 10 warehouses. Amazon will pay $145,000 in fines at the 10th warehouse, which handles bulky items like TVs and furniture. That's in Illinois. ABC 15 following up today as a group of Native Americans march to demand accountability from the state over allegedly fraudulent sober living homes. ABC 15 has covered this story for you, where Native Americans are taken off the reservations, promised help for substance abuse, and then allegedly abused by health companies scamming the Arizona healthcare cost containment system. This march comes after a class action lawsuit was filed against the state of Arizona just this week, accusing the state of knowing about fraudulent activity for years.
We're not going to stop until we hear that apology, not to the marchers, but to the people, to the Native relatives that were affected by this.
Both Access and the Department of Health Services provided a joint statement this week saying they are unable to comment on pending litigation.
Let's get a check. That most accurate forecast. Meteorologist Ashley DiMartino still dealing with very poor air quality here in the valley, sitting in that unhealthy category for tomorrow, which means the high pollution advisory has been extended as we head into our weekend. That also means it's a no burn day as well, and we're going to be seeing that as we head into the weekend and possibly extend it all the way into our holiday. That means no burning of any wood whatsoever. And of course, if you do suffer from respiratory issues, make sure you're limiting your outdoor activities. Temperatures slowly cooling down. Upper 70s is what we're expecting for tomorrow afternoon. If we hit 78 degrees, we will tie the record for tomorrow afternoon. After some record-setting days, still going to be warm across most of our state as our temperatures will stay in those 70s along the Colorado River Valley. We'll be in the 60s in Flagstaff, Sedona, Payson, Prescott, and also in Show Low. See a high of 69 for you in Globe. So the extended forecast were nice and dry. Temperatures, as I mentioned, cooling down as we head into our holiday. We should be at 77 on Christmas Eve and 73 on Christmas Day.